and welcome to the Witchy Room.
To the sea.
So this is what you see when we first come in the room. Just a quick little gaze around. And I guess we'll start with this side over here and work our way around. So over here we have our Hecate Altar. Have some keys and stones here in honor of her, and the skull that I got from New Orleans. Now this statue I actually got off of Etsy, and I will list the seller in the description below, and I got this key necklace from New Orleans. Down below that I have some storage and some tarot books. If we look under here, there should be more tarot and oracle decks. And then for Father's Day, my family made this. My wife and my daughter painted this and drew this. Oh, you can see me in the reflection. Hi. So this is one of the things that I love the most in the Witchy Room. It's just so beautiful and they're so talented, and I absolutely love it. So that's right above the Hecate Altar. Then we have a little seat here for Penelope that I got from Five and Below. A closet, an extra little chair, some crystals, amethyst, labradorite, sand rose, desert rose, sorry, and a tiger's eye. Move on along here. We have a fan, a little tripod. This is where the video making happens. Nothing really spectacular, but this is my video making area. And there's another statue of Miss Hecate. This is the newest addition to the Witchy Room. This is the witch's table. This is where I have started doing all my divination, my spell work. I study here. This has really become a place where the work actually happens. And I will show that to you guys. We're going to scoot right past the altar. We'll scoot over here and take a seat on the bench, which is right in front of the window. This is actually a Boston throw that I got in Boston when my son was having open heart surgery. So here at the altar, I like to keep everything very open and free. We have some oils over here that I use regularly. Some incense from New Orleans, sprinkles still, and then some tarot and oracle. I have my grimoire and my Bible here. You can never have enough Florida water. A selenite tower and labradorite. This is absolutely stunning. This is one of my favorite pieces. Look at that. That is so beautiful. How can you not love that? And it's on the other side of the desk. And then if we turn ever so slightly, we see the altar here. And then here is this little stand here. Now, as you can see, I haven't really decided what I'm going to do with it yet. So this is kind of a catch-all at the moment. So that's basically what this area is. And then we come to the altar. Now, my altar has changed a lot, as I'm sure everybody's does. My altar doesn't seem to change seasonally. It's more just progressively changes over time. I don't know that there is a rhyme or a reason to it, honestly. So we will stay sitting at the witch's table, and we'll kind of go over a little bit about what's going on the actual altar. So starting over here, we have some roses. Now, my grandmother who's passed away and my grandmother who's still alive love roses. So I use it a lot in spell work. I also let the petals fall everywhere. You can see rose leaves here on the carpet. There's actually rose petals and leaves and catnip because I put it down for the cats. So it's really kind of just a messy, wonderful, magical moment. And that's how I look at it. And so I love the roses. I just let them go wherever in the room. That may sound crazy, but that's just what I like. Here we have this I actually picked up from a thrift store. It's a candlestick holder. No candle in it yet, but I just thought it was beautiful. We have a pheasant wing that I got from Catlin Books online. I'm going to see if I can pull it out without making too much of a mess. There was something about it. I just had to have it. So have that. I'll set that here for now. We have some incense going from Wildberry, a selenite stick, and then this is really cool. This is actually a bird's nest that was given to me by my neighbor. And this was a feather that came in it. Not sure what kind of bird still, but I put it on one of these little pillar holders. And there's an obsidian, a rainbow obsidian egg, and a honey calcite in there as well. Something about it just told me to put it on my altar, so I did. And we have, again, rose petals falling. We have our little bell here, little cauldron. We have some workings going on. Still, we have a hagstone. This is just Himalayan salt chunk, and then that is a clear quartz crystal. Now this, if I can get to it, this is actually the first crystal I ever purchased. I purchased this when I believe Penelope was maybe 2, maybe not even, probably not even 2. Actually, I don't even think she was born now that I'm thinking about it. She wasn't. I actually purchased this in Key West. We went down there for my wife's sister's baptism, my niece's baptism. And I saw this in one of the stores and had to have it. So this is the first quote unquote witchy item that I ever purchased. First crystal, anything that I ever actually purchased for myself. Now, if I pull back and you look, this may look familiar to some of you. This actually came from Brittany, the Sunshine State Witch. She was doing a whole new altar overhaul and she offered it to me. And I couldn't say no. She actually had this made for herself, I don't know, 12 years ago. And it's actually a fairy altar. And something about it, I just was like, absolutely, absolutely. So it is now on my altar and I absolutely love it. So if that looks familiar, that's why. Here we have some workings that I've been working for a while. That's what's going on there. Really all I can say about that. We're going to scoot around the table here. I will just point out the little coin here that I absolutely love that we got from New Orleans. Marie Laveau. This is a working that I had going for Rachel. I actually showed this a little bit in my witch's table video, gathering around the witch's table, which actually a couple of people had asked me about sprinkles. I use sprinkles in any type of working where I want to make somebody sweeten up to the idea of what I'm doing. So this type of working called for that. I was doing it for Rachel and the person I was doing it towards. I wanted to sweeten them up to make the idea sweet to them. So that's why I use the sprinkles. If that makes any sense, that's how I use that. Down here, I have my son had a trach. So this is what's called a speaking valve. So this goes over his trach and it allows air to come in but not come out. It helps teach them how to breathe and also allows them to make noise. So when he was alive, he had that. So I keep this on my altar as a connection to him. We have an alligator foot here. Some carnelian, which is so beautiful. Now this stone I got from Brittany and I cannot remember what it's called. I always say serpentine and that is not correct. So I do not remember what the actual name is, but it's great for communication. So that is on my altar. Also, if you look back here, you will see some red tie and these branches here. These are actually rose stems that I put together for protection. And then down there, right there, is actually a dried magnolia flower. We have some aventurine down here, a gree-gree, a little skull. Oh, hello again. And then this is my Mary candle, Guadalupe. We have some family rosaries. These have been in the family for a very long time. So I use those not only to show respect and honor of her, but also as a connection to my ancestral line. So that's what those are for. And again, more roses. Let's see, we have some broken glass. A long time ago, well, maybe not a long time, but some months ago, I was doing a working and the candle exploded. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably saw that. But I've just been led to keep the glass on the altar. I don't know why. So I do. I have some candles, some keys here. And then there's some more bones that I haven't decided what I'm going to do with yet. But I just felt like it was appropriate to leave them on the altar. I have some carnation stems here. Some herbs, some more candles, spiritual waters, incense box down there, and books. And then over here, we just have some more incense, extra stuff like that, like supplies. An extra mic is down there. That's what that is. A knife, some scissors, parchment paper. That is my beautiful tapestry. We have my hat. I need to get a new curtain rod. It's dipping. It's a dipper. And then this was purchased a while ago, and I finally decided to put it up. And it has a little smoky quartz on it. So, that is the witchy room. Little witchy room tour, little altar tour. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget, Wine and Witchcraft 1 year anniversary will be on July 12th. So look out for that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.